Hello students, now turn to paper 4 M4 M1. It's same like that M4. It is related to the paper of mechanics. It carry 50 marks and time is 1 hour 15 minutes. Now we should move towards question number 1. Question number 1 is a crane is lifting a load of 1250 kg vertically at a constant speed v meter per second. Given that the power of the crane is a constant 20 kilowatt, find the value of V. M is equal to 1250, P is equal to 20 kilowatt, which will become 20,000 watts. We apply the formula P is equal to F dot V. Here F is acting like a weight. It's a force of weight because crane is lifting up a weight. So F is equal to W is equal to mg as crane lifting up the load. So P is equal to F dot V. We place the value of F mg dot V. Applying the values of P, M and G, we will find the V is equal to 1.6 meter per second. Now, question number 2. Here we should find the constant force of magnitude F Newton in the direction of the motion. Find F. Cyclist is moving at constant. First, I draw a figure. Angle of 1.5 degree and distance is 700 meters and h is unknown. First of all, I find h. Applying the formula sine theta is equal to perpendicular over hypotenuse. So h is equal to 18.32. Again, I apply the formula. Total work done is equal to change in kinetic energy plus change in potential energy plus work done against resistance. Because total work is that because the body is moving and also covering a distance in upward direction, it means there is also a change of potential energy and as well as change of kinetic energy, and some work is done against resistance which is fixed 2000 joule. So total work done is equal to change in kinetic energy plus change in potential energy plus work done against resistance. I place all the values of S, M, V and U. Here H1 for potential energy is 0 because body is moving from origin to a distance of 700 meters, and H2 is I find in previous step it is 18.32 meters. Now in this way I will find the force is equal to 18.47 Newton. So question number 3. A mass is 3 kg is rest on a rough plane. Rough plane means there is a frictional force acting on the object. At 60 degree to the horizontal, force of magnet 15 Newton acting up of a line greatest. It means 15 Newton forces acting to move the body upward. Greatest slope of the sufficient to prevent the block from sliding down the plane. This force is only applied to take the body and rest. It means the body, if the force is removed, then body will move downwards. From here we conclude that the friction force is upward because when the force of 15 Newton is removed, the body will move downwards. It means the friction force is upward. Friction force is always against the motion of the body. So mu r and 15 Newton forces acting upward, and the component of the weight mg sine 60 is only acting downwards. By applying the law of equilibrium, because body is in equilibrium at rest place, so component of weight mg sine theta is equal to upward forces mu r and 15 Newton. In this way I shall find the value of mu is equal to 0.732. Question number 4 is question 3 is again the part 2 of question 3. When he removed the force of 15 Newton and apply a new force x Newton acting up the line of greatest, find the greatest value of x for which the block does not move. Block is not move, but the upward force is now x Newton because he apply x Newton in order to move the block upward. It means now when force is replaced, then block will move upward. It means mu r will be in downward direction. So there is only upward force x Newton and the downward forces are mg sin theta component and also the friction force mu r. In this way, x is equal to x, which is applying upward, the body is in equilibrium state. X is equal to mg sin theta plus mu r. In this way, I will find the value of x is equal to 36.96 Newton, which is when reduced to one decimal place, it will become 37 Newton. So when we find angle alpha is equal to 68.3, we will find that there is only upward force which is 36 Newton and there are two forces which acting downwards and there is no frictional force because the plane is smooth. So mg sine 16.3 for A and mg sine 16.3 for B acting downward is equal to ma. Because the body is motion, we apply here Newton's second law of motion. F is equal to ma. F is the net force or resultant force. So 36 minus 4 10 sine theta minus 5 10 sine theta is equal to 9a. We will add up the masses of two objects because the force of 36 Newton is applying on both bodies. Here I shall find the acceleration is equal to 1.2 meter per second square. Forces acting on B, you can take also force acting on A or B. I apply here forces acting on B. There are two forces acting on B, three forces. One force is 36 Newton which is acting upward and other is tension which is produced due to the body B minus mg sine theta for body B is equal to ma. We should use the value of a which we have find in the previous steps. In this way, I will find that tension is equal to 16 Newton. Part 2 here is find the time when the distance is covered 0.65 meters, initial speed is 1 meter per second and acceleration which we have found in previous part is 1.2 meter per second square. Here I apply the first equation of motion, s is equal to ut plus half at square. I replace all the values of the variables, then I find a quadratic equation 0.6 t square plus t minus 0.65 equal to 0. By applying the quadratic formula here, minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a, I will find that the value of t is 0.5 second. We only take the positive value of square root because time is not in negative terms. So that's why t is equal to 0.5.